Welcome to Creators for You, the channel featuring a variety of people from around the world. Let's take a look at this week's Creator for You.
Hi, my name is Sylvia Humphrey and I'm the designer and owner of Chunky by Design. I first started maybe 2.5 years ago when I had to move back home from living up north. I returned back to Los Angeles to take care of my mom and my dad. My dad has since passed away. But I needed something to help occupy my time other than seeing to the needs of my mom. So I had a childhood friend that was also doing jewelry, and I thought that was a good idea. I've always been active in some sort of artwork. So once returned home, there was a bead show. And she'd never been to a bead show, so we went together. And so I was just overwhelmed with all the different beads and the different types of beads and so forth. But I noticed when I got back home that all my beads were chunky. They were big. They weren't the small little tiny beads. So I had to come up with designs that would incorporate big beads. But then I thought to myself that I always like chunky style jewelry, so this would be a good start for me. I've since my skills have gotten better. I'm self-taught. I think I took one class, but for the most part I'm self-taught. I enjoy doing designing the necklace and learning about different beads. When I go to a bead show, sometimes I think it's only going to take me a half an hour or so to walk through, but I spend 3 or 4 hours there just looking at all the beads, talking to the vendors, seeing, learning the history of some of the beads. I don't know if it's, the truth or not. They're selling their beads, but I assume that they are being honest and telling me the truth with some of the history of the beads that I do use. I like to incorporate different types of beads, different beads from different cultures. I like bright beads. I like the brown colored coordinated beads. When I first started, a lot of my jewelry was done in, I guess, fall colors. And so I've learned to incorporate color and add color to my beads. So like I say, my style is evolving. I have a good friend who designed gourd purses, and sometimes her leftover gourd pieces I have incorporated into earrings, and she burned designs for me. I incorporated leather from her leather straps. I've been able to make earrings, and I've been able to make necklaces from her leather. So I incorporate a lot of different beads and items in my jewelry. My jewelry is, I consider, unique, and I consider it wearable art. I do consider it a form of art. So when you do buy a piece or a neck piece, I believe you're getting a piece of art as well as just the function of a necklace. I don't consider my necklaces just putting beads on a wire or a string. They're more than that. My artwork takes time. It takes hours. Going to different shows, and it's like the beads they're calling to you. It's like they have to have a certain feel, a certain vibe. It's just like I don't go grab any type of beads. So I put a lot of love, I put a lot of passion and a lot of time into designing my artwork. Sometimes I have put pieces together, put the findings on it, and think I'm finished, but then somehow is still missing something, so I will take it all apart and come up with a different style, a different use of the beads. So that is about it for Chunky by Design. You can find me on my website, which is chunkybydesign.com. That goes to my Etsy account. Sometime I'm at various festivals, and also if you need to email me, my email address will be Sylvia, Sylvia, at chunkybydesign.com.
Thanks for subscribing and supporting Creators for You.